Today we're going to talk about particles. Particles are Cebuano words which are used to provide emphasis, indicate a question, or change the meaning of the verb in some other way. Cebuano particles do not necessarily have a direct translation into English. They are typically placed right after the verb in statements and right after the question word in questions. Here's a list of Cebuano particles, their meaning, and then some example sentences. Ba, a question. Filipino ba si Carlos? Is Carlos a Filipino? Filipino ba si Carlos? Next, Bitaw, which means indeed or surely. Muadto bitaw sa sine. Indeed, we are going to the movies. Muadto bitaw sa sine. Next, we can also have another example. Moabot bitaw sila kagabi. Surely they will arrive tonight. Moabot bitaw sila kagabi. Next, Diay, which means an expression of surprise. Nia Diay si Ricardo. Oh, so Ricardo is here. I did not expect him to be here. So as an expression of surprise. Oh, so Ricardo is here. Ni adi ay si Ricardo. Next is di ba, or it can also be dili ba. It's a confirmation. Estudyante siya. Dili ba? He's a student, isn't he? Estudyante siya. Dili ba? Or another example, Americano ka. Di ba? You're an American, aren't you? Americano ka, di ba? Next is gayud or gyud, which means really or quite. Bitan-aw gyud akog salida. I really watched a movie. Bitan-aw gyud akog salida. Another example, maayo gyud sila. They are quite good. Maayo gyud sila. Next, kaha, wonder, speculation. Unsa kaha iyang ngalan? I wonder what his name is. Unsa kaha iyang ngalan? Next, kuno, which is rumor. Muulan kuno ugma. They say it's going to rain tomorrow. Muulan kuno ugma. Next, lagi. Of course. Mukuan oh, mukaon lagi sa Felipe og isda. Of course, Felipe will eat the fish. Mukaon lagi si Felipe og isda. Next, lamang or lang, which means just or only. Moinom lamang akog tubig. I'll just drink water. Moinom lamang akog tubig. Mupauli lang ako. I'll just go home. Mupauli lang ako. Next, man. Emphasis. Kinsa ka man? Well, who are you? Kinsa ka man? Notice ka will come before the word man. Kinsa ka man? Kinsa man siya? Well, who is he? Kinsa man siya? Notice siya comes after man. Unsa may problema? Well, what is the problem? Unsa may problema? Notice may is a contraction of the word man and then ang. Unsa man ang problema. So, unsa man ang problema is shortened, contracted to unsa may problema. The next one is na, which means already or now. Mikaon na ako. I've already eaten. Mikaon na ako. Nian na si Elena. Elena is here now. Nian na si Elena. Katulog na. Sleep now. Katulog na. Next is pa, which means still or yet. Nagakaon pa ako. I am still eating. Nagakaon pa ako. Niya pa ang babae. The woman is still here. Niya pa ang babae. Wala pa ako muadto sa tindahan. I haven't gone to the store yet. Wala pa ako muadto sa tindahan. Ra means only, just, or to. Anaa ako'y usara ka auto. I only have one car. Anaa ako'y usara ka auto. Mahal ra kining auto ha. This car is too expensive. Mahal ra kining auto ha. And next, unta, hope, wish. Muabot unta sila kagabi. Hopefully, they will arrive tonight. Muabot unta sila kagabi. Multiple particles. More than one particle may be used in the same sentence. The following rules apply. The particles must occur consecutively. In other words, they must all be adjacent. The subjective pronoun ka must come before the first particle. A subjective pronoun other than ka must come after the final particle. The particles na and pa must come before the particle ba. The two-letter particles, in other words, ba, na, pa, etc., must come before the longer particles. The particle man typically comes before the longer particles, and the particle Diay typically comes at the end. The following are some example sentences related to multiple particles. Let's compare the first two. Well, where are you? Asa ka man? Well, where is he? Asa man siya? On the first one, ka is used before the particle man. On the second one, we will use all other subjective pronouns after the particle man. Asa ka man? Asa man siya? Next, are you here now? Ania ka na ba? Are they here now? Ania na ba sila? On those two sentences or questions, notice na is used before the ba. Ania ka na ba? Ania na ba sila? Also, we use ka before the particles, and then we use all other subjective pronouns after the particles. Ania ka na ba? Ania na ba sila? Are you still here? Ania ka pa ba? Are they still here? Ania pa ba sila? Just like the other ones before, we use na before the ba. This time we'll use pa before the ba. And then again, we'll use ka before the particle in the question. And then we use the all other subjective pronouns after the particle. So one more time. Ania ka pa ba? Are you still here? Ania ka pa ba? Are they still here? Ania pa ba sila? Ania pa ba sila? Next, well, Juan is here now. Ania naman si Juan. Well, Juan is still here. Ania pa man si Juan. On these two sentences, we will use the na before the man, and then we use pa before the man. On those two sentences, we are remembering the rule that the na and pa, which are the two letter particles, must come before the longer particle, in this case man. Ania naman, ania pa man. Next, of course, Juan is still here. Ania pa lagi si Juan. We use the two letter particle pa before the longer particle lagi. Ania pa lagi si Juan. Of course, Juan is still here. The next two, will he really arrive? Muabot ba gayud siya? I wonder if he will arrive. Muabot ba kaha siya? Again, we'll use the two-letter particle ba before the longer particles, which in these sentences are gayud and kaha. Muabot ba gayud siya? Will he really arrive? Muabot ba kaha siya? I wonder if he will arrive. Next, I wonder if they're eating rice now. Nagkakaon na ba kaha sila kanon? We're using the two-letter particles na and ba. Another rule, we use the na before the ba. So again, let's look at it again. Nagkakaon na ba kaha? We're using na before the ba, and then the two-letter particles na and ba are before the longer particle kaha. I wonder if they're eating rice now. Nagkakaon na ba kaha sila kanon? Next, well, they say it's going to rain tomorrow. Muulan man kuno ugma. In this example, man is used before the longer particle kuno. Again, well, they say it's going to rain tomorrow. Muulan man kuno ugma. Next, also Juan is here. We'll use Diay. Also Juan is still here. Ani aman Diay si Juan. Ani apa man Diay si Juan. In these two sentences, Diay is the last particle in the question on the sentence. Ani aman Diay, and again man is used before the longer particle Diay. Ani aman Diay si Juan. Ani apa man Diay. We're using the shorter or two-letter particle pa before the longer particle man, and then Diay is the last particle. So we're using three particles here. Ani apa man Diay si Juan. Also, Juan is still here. And finally, oh, is Juan a Filipino? Filipino ba Diay si Juan? Diay is the longer particle and is used at the end of this question. So Filipino and then ba and then Diay. Filipino ba Diay si Juan? O is Juan a Filipino?